Hello and welcome to all the viewers who've tuned into Live with Joe and Nate. I am your host Nathan Chambers and this is Joanne Vandermeulen coming to you live from Corning, British Columbia. We have a fantastic show for you today and are focusing on business success in 2013 is about collaboration and delegation. So stay tuned. As a team we will provide you with valuable content that can be implemented right now. Guide you forward into success. It's all about feeling empowered and us sharing our wealth of knowledge with you.
Okay, my turn. Welcome to all the viewers out there. Yes, we do have an exciting show, so get ready because I'm going to give you some real good pointers on how to collaborate and how to delegate. As a team player myself in my old days, I was quite used to this. Now the roles are kind of reversed and I am like at the top of the pyramid and I'm kind of required to say, okay, I can't do it all. So I need to go out and get a team. And this is what this show is going to be all about, is how to go out and get a team and what you see in it and what you should do with your team once you have it. So there's a lot of information, so get ready. So the first thing I want to say is that you have to be ready to give up control. And I think that's probably the toughest part of anyone that's in small business or entrepreneur, because we like to have things in our view all the time. We like to have control. But if you can actually relinquish the control and disperse all that job duties out to other people, there's going to be many, many benefits. It's going to relieve your stress, you're going to get more income, and your business is going to be much more successful because you're now going to have a lot of experts working with you. Okay?
Okay.
So that's today's show. So let's go on.
Brilliant. Okay, so my question to you is why delegate? Well,
there's a lot of reasons in order to delegate, as I just mentioned, is that we can't do everything. And time is the essence. If you want to have less stress, you have to figure out what you can do the most in the smallest amount of time. And that is hand out the workload. You're going to have to be able to relinquish that control, hand out the workload, so that other people can carry on their expertise. And the thing is, Nate, what I always think about is when you take your car into a mechanic. For myself, for example, I don't know anything about cars. Why would I spend the time learning what's underneath the hood of a car when I can take it to my mechanic who knows what they're doing, they have the right tools, and they can fix it? So that's sort of a lame example, but does it make sense?
It works.
Yeah, because for me to spend that time trying to learn that, it's just valuable time wasted. So I might as well go out and actually get that mechanic or get that person that's in that area of expertise and let them do their job.
Let them do the oil change.
Let them do the oil change, yes. And I think back to my teaching experience, with teacher assistants, and there were things like the clerical jobs, like the photocopying and whatnot. I can do it, but it's very time consuming. So why not hand that duty over to somebody else who's quicker at it and they like to do it and it's time consuming, and then I can focus on my area of expertise.
Okay. How does a business owner or entrepreneur find a team?
There's 6 points I want to focus on right now. One is research. It's very important to go out there and see who is out there. Research. So I suggest LinkedIn. Go there, check out the resumes, the endorsements, what work they've done. Don't just rely on that though. You need to tap into his or her true intentions. So follow that person for a while. I know that kind of sounds spooky when you're stalking somebody. You're stalking somebody on the internet. But no, follow them for a while because you can pick up what their true intentions are. And it's very, very important that their intentions is very much the same as your own. The third point is communication and establish boundaries. So, when you reach out, when you research, you find somebody, be specific in your objectives and expectations. Make it clear what your reputation is, that your reputation is on the line, and that it's very, very imperative that they become like you, almost like a mini-me, if you know what I mean. Because if they fail, you fail. So it's very, very important to select this team and be very, very careful when you do it. I've even reached out to those I admire and sent out an email to see if they have interest to jump on board with me. So, you know, through establishing relationships online, you get to know who they are and their intentions. You get to know, you know, whether or not they're a good match for you. And, you know, check out the other people that have set up these endorsements for them and talk, you know, not talk to them, but you can chat with them if you want on Google+, but make sure you communicate with those people. Fourth thing is sift through prospects, because you're going to have probably, you know, maybe a long, long list of prospects, but it's really important that you wean it out. Look for those who have high traffic and have a huge following, because, you know, that's kind of a reputation in itself, right? And the fifth part is work ethics. You know, check to make sure that they work on time, they have priorities, extra care in polishing reports. You know, you might want to just say, okay, like, do they spend extra time polishing those blog posts, or are they handing in sloppy, unedited work on the internet? Okay, so those are some important points. The less I have to do with their area of expertise will save me more time for what I do best. And 6 is fast and precise. Efficiency is number 1, okay? Number one. Number one. The quicker they can accomplish their tasks, the better. And of course, time means money. And yeah, that's the 6th one.
Okay. What do you do after your team is selected and working for you?
Well, the first thing I do, there's 3 points here. First one is trust. Yeah, after doing my homework and I've researched and I selected my team, I have to be prepared to give positive and some critical advice to those people that are working with me. Allow that person to grow, though. Don't try to, you know, snuff them out, because they've probably got some pretty darn good ideas to contribute, you know, as a team member. Second thing is evaluate. Before your team member submits their service, it's really important as a master delegator, the one that's on the top of the pyramid, to actually go through their work and check it over, because really it is, you know, it's the person at the top of the pyramid, that's the reputation that's on the line. So, you know, really check over their work, give positives and some critical advice back to the team member, and again, allow them to contribute as you grow. And the third and final comment is establish and communicate roles and responsibilities. The team member's job is to fulfill the service for their area of expertise. Once I've finished evaluating their work, it is my role to take full responsibility. So, hey, if there's a screw up, it's back to me. It is. So I gotta just take it and go with it, and that's okay. I'm kind of used to that, right? I mean, in any job, there's going to be some dips, so you have to get used to that. And again, communicate with your client. You know, you don't have to go into all the political or explanation of the team member and who to blame or anything like that. You take it on, you apologize, you make up for it. And with all of that, you're sure to double your income.
Cha-ching.
All right. And yeah, this wraps up Live with Joe and Nate. And next week I am planning on doing another show, and this one is going to be on, just going to scroll down here on my screen. Yeah, the secret to shortcut selling. That's what I planned, okay? So anyway, thank you for all the viewers who have watched, and if you happen to have missed part of this presentation, simply go to www.emercecontent.com. That's EMERCE.com, and on there, the recording will be on there, and Nate also will have some information, and Nate is a system operator technician for computers. He knows how to fix computers in a fast way to make them go faster, and he's got a huge amount of tips on his. And his blog is at natewealthofknowledge.blogspot.ca. I always mess up on this. Sorry, Nate. And on there, you'll be able to find lots of tips on how to make your computer go faster. So, this is the end of it, and till next time, goodbye.